And today you are going to have a look at, so we're going to finish consolidating what we've learned about collisions, how they show energy. And I've got something for you at the end that I'm hoping you're going to get a little bit competitive about, because I think it's very funny when you guys get competitive about your learning. So I think this is the final day that I get to use my Angry Birds picture. For Unit 2, which is all about energy, and Lesson 3, how do collisions show energy? What we're doing today, consolidate, there's going to be a question round. That's to do with, that's my slide where you pick a colored circle and I reveal what's beneath, and then I ask you a question about the word or the vocabulary that's underneath it. And then you've got a quiz round, and I spent a long time yesterday making a quiz for you. I'm hoping it's quite informative. It's got 20 questions. Some of them are goof questions, but yeah, I'm going to see how you guys score on that. Okay, so your vocabulary. So same as before, I'm going to pull up a piece of vocabulary such as collision, and someone's going to tell me what a collision means, or the definition for a collision. David, straight off the bat.
Collision is a impact or a crash.
Good job. Okay, yeah. David is completely right. A collision is indeed an impact or a crash. You guys have gotten very good at the collision, at the vocabulary. Hopefully you're not good at collisions. You guys have gotten very good at the vocabulary for this unit. Next up, we've got to collide, the verb to collide. And Lisa is going to tell me what that means. Hey, Bond. Lisa, what does it mean to collide?
To collide means to hit, impact, or crash into.
Exactly. So to hit, impact, or crash into. Perfect. Next, I think we've got potential. Yes, potential. What does potential mean? Ace? Whoop.
It is motion energy that is being stored.
That's potential energy, but what's potential?
Stored energy.
So potential means what it could become or what it could be, but yes, potential energy is stored energy that could become motion energy. And somebody else is going to tell me what force acts on an object to make it fall. Harry Kane.
Gravity.
Yeah, gravity. Gravity is what acts on it. Very good. Energy transfer. What is an energy transfer, Viet Hung?
Energy transfer is energy that's moved from place to place
Or object
to object.
Very good. Okay. And lastly, we've got energy transformation. All of these are going to be in your quiz, by the way, as well as some other deeper questions. Okay. Thank you, Viet Hung. Pop you back on mute. What is an energy transformation? If an energy transfer is when it moves, Myth is going to tell us. Hello, Myth. Myth, if an energy transfer is when energy moves, what is energy transformation? Does it change or does it move for transformation? What do transformers do?
Energy type is changed, like from motion to sound energy.
Yeah, but just tell me in simple words, transformation, does it mean move or change?
Change.
Change, good job, yes. So energy type is changed, like from light energy to sound energy. What did I say? Or from motion energy to sound energy. Good, okay. We had a look at these yesterday. Which scenario will cause the biggest collision? Big heavy truck colliding with another big heavy truck, or a smaller car colliding with another small car. You guys chose, hang on, this one. I want somebody to tell me why. I want someone to tell me what is the connection between mass and collisions. Anh Tung, what can you tell me about mass and collisions?
The more mass, the bigger collision.
Good job. So let me just put all your hands down. Cool. Yes. So The greater the mass, the greater the collision, or the bigger the mass, the bigger the collision. Nice, thank you very much, Vegetable Blue. Next up, we had a duck flying into the back of a cow, or a cow flying into the front of a duck. Which one will cause the biggest collision? And you guys chose a cow traveling into the front of a duck. And someone's going to tell me why that will cause a bigger collision. It's because of, now we're talking about speed, but there was another thing we were talking about. Maybe Neymar.
What?
Neymar. So speed is important when we're talking about collisions, but what else is important in this scenario? If a duck and a cow ran into each other head on, there would be a bigger collision than if the duck flew into the back of the cow. Why?
Because
It's to do with, Courage has put his hand up. Courage? Can you remember? It's direction. Yeah, direction. Good. So direction is important, speed is important, mass is important, and size. Size is related to mass. Okay. What have we got next? Oh, the Pikachu. Little Pikachu with a body slam, or buff Pikachu using the body slam. Da, 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 da. And you guys chose buff Pikachu using body slam will cause the bigger collision. Queen Dan.
yes,
Queen Dan, why would buff Pikachu using body slam cause a bigger collision than little Pikachu using the same move?
because little Pikachu is very small and light.
Mm-hmm.
Buff Pikachu is big and heavier than.
Good job. Yeah. Oops, sorry. You can just stay on mute. And what have we got next? The drummer. Drummers. You guys decided that between the heavy drummer dude, the dead drummer dude, and the My Little Pony drummer dude, that the big drummer was going to create a bigger collision. Alex, why will the big drummer dude cause a bigger collision?
Because the big guy hits the drum louder.
He makes it louder. That's the effect. I was actually going to ask you about that in a minute. But do you think he's able to hit it faster or slower than the others?
Slower.
Slower? But if it's slower, then it will have a smaller collision. Maybe if he can hit it faster, yeah. And then Alex, you kind of told me already. What will the effect be of him hitting the drum? What energy will be produced?
Sound.
Sound. Good job. Thank you, Alex. And someone else is going to tell me. Cheyenne.
Yes.
Hello. Cheyenne,
Hello.
when motion energy is changed into sound energy, is that energy transfer or transformation?
Transfer
Is it? That's when it moves. But if it's changed,
and transformation.
yeah, transformation. Good job. Thank you. Yay! This slide. Okay. I like this slide. It makes me happy. Right. Consolidate. Pick a color, any color, and get ready to answer a question on your secret word. Let's start with Ronaldo. Ronaldo, choose a color.
Green.
Green. Size. Okay. Ronaldo, what does size have to do with collisions? The greater the size,
More collision.
good job. So the greater the size, the greater the collision. That's right. Okay. Thank you, Ronaldo. You took your mic off. Ruby, you're next. Oh, Ruby, please pick a color that isn't green.
Yellow.
Yellow. Speed. Ruby, what does speed have to do with collision?
Mm,
Greater the speed.
greater speed, greater collision.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Next up, I want James. James, pick a color, any color.
I say white.
Oh, white. I thought you said what? Trampoline. Ooh. What do trampolines have to do with potential or stored energy?
When you jump up and then you fall down, then the trampoline has the potential energy and it release and make you bump up.
Yeah, good job. Can you remember what's around the outside of a trampoline to make it springy? What's around it to make it springy, do you think?
Ring.
Yes, springs. Good job. Okay, thank you, James. I want Katie next. Hello. Katie, please choose a color.
Purple.
Energy transfer. Katie, what is an energy transfer?
Energy transfer is energy moves from one object to another.
Yeah, exactly. From object to object or from place to place. Good job. Next, I'd like Maradona.
I choose black.
Black. Okay. Udu, I've done the thing where, okay, what does this say? Springs versus rubber bands. So, Maradona, both of them store energy, but what's different about them? Do they store energy the same way? Do we compress them both?
No.
No. So, what's the difference? Springs get compressed, but what do we do to rubber bands?
Spread it.
Pardon?
We spread it.
Yes, stretch. We stretch them. Up, I'd like courage.
Blue.
Blue. Collision. Courage, what is a collision?
A collision is
When objects do what to each other?
it crash and make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, right? When objects crash or bump into each other. Good. Alex, pick a color.
Red.
Red. Potential energy. Ooh, now, Alex, what is potential energy?
Potential energy is a stored energy can use for
To become?
motion, for kinetic energy.
Oh, good job. And Alex, what force takes over and makes objects fall to the ground?
Potential energy.
That's the type of energy, but what force pulls objects to the ground? Why do things fall? Because of, yeah, good man. Okay. Sophia, can you choose one?
I choose orange.
Orange. Springs. Sophia, what kind of energy do springs store when we compress them? When we
Can you say
squeeze,
again?
yeah, when we squeeze a spring, what kind of energy do we store inside it? What kind of energy do we store in it?
Potential energy.
Good. Potential. And then what happens to the potential energy in a spring when we release it? What does it transform into?
What it's related?
What type of energy does the spring's potential energy change into? When we let go of a spring, what does it do? Does it move?
Yes.
Yeah. And then when objects move, what kind of energy do they have?
Yes.
They've got
Motion.
Yeah, good girl. They've got motion energy. Thank you, Sophia. And last up, Goku. Goku, pick a color, any color, so long as it's pink.
Pink.
Pink. Okay. I think I remember what this one is. Watermelon. Yes.
Watermelon is the
My
water. It's the water that
is
the
inside a
ma-
is
What?
inside a melon. You're not wrong, Goku. You're not wrong. But that's not the question. I'm not asking you what is a watermelon. Goku, do you remember the watermelon slingshot video?
Yes.
Yes.
It have the motion energy.
Yeah, there was motion energy. Where was that motion energy transferred from? It transferred from the watermelon to where? Where did that motion energy go? Why was it funny? What did the watermelon do in the video? Chang'an, do you remember? Chang'an,
Yes.
hello. Do you remember the watermelon slingshot video?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
The watermelon. The watermelon hit the girl face.
Yeah, right in the face. So, Chang'an, where did the motion energy go? It went from the watermelon to where?
To the
Yeah.
to the girl face.
Yeah, exactly. It transferred from the watermelon to her face in a Goku. What do we call that when two things hit each other? It's in blue. It's in the blue circle. What do we call two things? Don't you mute yourself. All right, okay. Well, when the watermelon collided with the girl's face, the motion energy was transferred from the watermelon to the girl's face. And I hope you remember that, guys, because that's in your quiz coming up. Now, so the main question is, how do collisions show energy? I wonder if anybody can tell me that. How do collisions show energy? And then I'll send you the link to my quiz. We need to think about the watermelon and the girl's face, or the bowling ball and the bowling pins. Vegetable blue.
Yes.
How do collisions show energy?
And two objects hit each other. The energy, the motion energy transfer to other.
To the other. And what does the other do? Does it stay still or does it move?
The other.
If an object has motion energy transferred to it, is it going to move or stay still?
Move.
Move, exactly. Good job. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to stop sharing that. I'm going to start sharing this. And what I would like you to do is go to joinmyquiz.com and enter this join code. Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody doing the quiz again? Before you do, there's a couple of questions that you guys have struggled with, and I was going to help you before we do the quiz again. All right, I'm going to give you guys another few seconds, and I'm going to end this round. I'm going to go through the questions, and then I'm going to let you play it again and see if you guys. Yeah, you can see the leaderboard.
Who knows? Oh, I'm still in the lead.
Here we go.
I'm going down to number 5. Oh no! Vegetable blue.
So in first place, we've got Leon, then we've got Harry Kane, and then Maradona for first, second, and third. Next up, we've got Lily, and then Ace, then Vegetable Blue, then Katie, Queen Dan, David, and Ruby. There are top 10 places. Is it going to take me there? Right, so here, select all that apply. Some collisions make objects. Can it make them increase in mass?
No.
No. Can it make them stop moving?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If you're driving along and you collide with a wall, are you still moving?
No.
No. If you're driving along and someone crashes into the back of you, can you speed up?
We will speed up.
Make you speed up. Good job. Or if somebody crashes into the front of you or at the side of you,
We will slow down or stop.
slow
moving.
down. Good job. Okay. So that was question 11. I also want to go through, I think it's like 12. Where are my questions? Here. Question 1. A collision is when two or more objects what? Bump. Good. They don't attack each other. They don't hug each other. They don't eat each other. They bump. Okay. Number 2 was fine.
Each other. I think
Number
it's
3
attack
was
each
okay.
other. But I choose bump, and it's correct.
Number 4. I want to see. Can I see what you guys chose?
I choose Miss Zoe, and I choose the dragon.
I choose the King Kong and the dragon.
I choose
I choose all 5 players.
When energy changes form from one type to another, it's called what?
energy transfer.
Energy transformation.
Energy transformation. Good job. Okay.
Let's type that energy transformation.
Number 7.
Oh,
Collisions show energy what?
Transfer.
Good. Transfer between objects.
transform and transfer.
Nicole, Pikachu versus Snivy. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Number 9 seemed okay.
I have correct that.
That's correct.
Number 10. How do collisions show energy transfer?
When the correct
Speed as the result
Of a collision.
In this question, I used the thing that we have 2 chances to do the answer, so I correct it.
Okay. You used a bonus thing.
Immunity.
Now, here. Immunity, I see. Okay, question 11, the hard one. Some collisions can make objects stop moving or speed up or slow down. Good. A head-on collision, front to front, can make objects stop moving or slow down. It will not make them speed up. It will not make them speed up or increase in mass. Here, so you had to pay attention to the words that I put in bold. The greater the mass, the greater the collision. Okay, the greater the mass, the greater the collision. 15, the greater the speed, the greater the speed, the greater the collision. Good job.
I typed it collision, but I still read it collusion.
Good. Oh, nobody got this one wrong. I was really hoping you would. A force that pulls objects down to the center of the earth is called... It's a boy's name. It's a boy's name. Like Jeffrey. Oh, what did you guys choose for this? It's dangerous to go alone.
I use my hand and then I like Charmander.
Yeah.
Well, I point to, I will choose that.
But I like Charmander more than Pikachu.
Okay, hang on. Let's have a look at this one, and then I'll get you to play it again one last time. So, in this picture, the motion energy is going to be transferred
From watermelon to her face.
To her face.
from the watermelon to her face. Exactly.
Into pain? Lots of pain.
That would be transformed, okay? Into pain. Lots of pain. That would be transformation. Okay. You ready?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a different join code this time. All right, I'm going to end it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to
second.
Oh, Maradona, 100% accuracy again.
Where is the
I'm
I'm still in the second.
Good
I'm
job.
still
Okay.
in the second.
in the fourth.
You guys did way better that time. You did way better that time. Did you like the quiz?
Got down. My hand is tired.
Super legend champion.
Ah, you're sure.
All right, guys. In the future, would you like another quiz?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Did you learn from things the second time that you played it?
Yeah.
I think you did
No.
because your answers were more accurate. You all had a higher accuracy all over the second time that you played it. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that again with you guys. I've sent you a link
No,
if you want
because
to
my
try and beat
internet
each
is
other's
so
high
bad.
score. I sent you a link. You've got until next Friday if you want to play with it, if you want to feel competitive and beat each other's high score in your own time. But for now, thank you very much, everybody. That was how collisions show energy, the end of Unit 2, Lesson 3,
I will.
and your end of your
be
lesson review today. So,
happy.
goodbye, everybody.